All right, now I'm good. Now we're good.
All right,
Nice.
we're in.
We're in.
So I just want to set up this episode. Gobrinz, you and I, we had a little bit of a conversation before getting into it, and what I wanted to do for this live stream in particular is to talk with you about this notion of living our best life on our terms. This is one of the biggest things that I'm curious about. Like how do we do that? What does that look like? And what does it take for people to actually change how things are done in order to be able to show up differently? So we've got lots of baggage. We are bringing our influences from our families and from society and from culture and school, like all of these different influences, and they do a lot to channel and guide and direct us for good and for bad. Now, a lot of the times we get into a career or business and we feel like we're trapped or this isn't it, but now we feel like we got to keep going and we don't have any other options. And as a result, we find ourselves going down these paths, and you can look at our past generations of people who have done something for a long time and are left completely unfulfilled as a result. And I'm not saying everybody, but I am saying that there are a lot of people that do experience that. And so how do you change things? How do you really look at and evaluate what it is that we're doing in the context of whether we're truly living our best life on our terms and living a fulfilled and meaningful life? And there is a change that happens where we get to a point where we're now willing to do something different in order to get something we've never gotten before. Now, this series is an extension. So doing this through gaming, because gaming is a hobby of mine, and podcasting, which is also a hobby of mine, and bridging these two worlds together of being with people, getting to know people, and entertaining, something that's interesting to listen to and to watch, and to have the conversation with you now about your journey up until this point. You and I met, that would have been 2 gatherings ago, I believe. And when I realized and found out that you were a gamer and a streamer, I'm like, oh man, you're doing something that I've always thought, what wouldn't it be nice to be able to do something like that? And you're actually doing it. And I want to get a sense of what it took for you to get to where you're at now, what was in the way, and maybe where you started as we're playing the game, and we'll just have a conversation about it as we explore and venture forth.